no. There is a story. And this is where the story starts. Does that look like me? Yes, it's me. Whether you think it looks like me or not, that's me. Graduating from the university with the hope that I landed my dream job, but I didn't. The job I landed as a computer science graduate was not the IT work I looked for, but the cubicle of a bank, counting other people's money and not my money. And a time came in my life where things got so really tough, very tough, that I asked myself, what do I do? Working for 9 years in the bank, I was promoted just once. In 9 years, was promoted once. And the question becomes, how do you deal with the things you have to do every day on an income that has remained the same for a period of more than 5, 6 years? I started looking for options. Registered company here, applied for contract here and there. Nothing was working. When I came to my defining moment, when I told myself enough was enough with being broke, enough was enough with living a life of managing and trying to see what will happen, I found, in fact, this opportunity found me, because I am the last person that should be in this kind of industry. But what enabled me was because I found a mentor, someone who was willing to show me what to do, not just what to do, how to do what to do, and in what quantities I needed to do it. Now, with that, within 7 months of working part-time in this business, I wrote my resignation letter to the bank and told them I was done with working with the bank. I was done with waking up on a Monday morning and it will be as if weekend should never have happened. A lot of people enjoy Thank God It's Friday. I never enjoy Thank God It's Friday. No. How will you enjoy it as a salary? No, if you worked in my portfolio where you work sometimes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, sometimes Saturday and Sunday. Sometimes you have training 9 a.m. on a Sunday morning. So you don't enjoy Thank God It's Friday, because as you're resuming on Monday with the weekly review of what happened the previous day, my brother, my sister, you will wish you were never there. But something happened. This opportunity that I found enabled me to start a life into a future that had hope, a future that showed so many things I can have and become. I want you to type in the chat room, God bless Ambassador Michael. I want you to type that in the chat room. God bless Ambassador Michael, because with his mentorship, a lot of things that I was so afraid of doing in the business have become things I don't even think about doing them anymore, because he held me by the hand, showed me exactly how to get to them. But something happened. Something very great happened. What happened? After I resigned from the bank, because I had a mentor that was showing me, so I was following. He has achieved the result I wanted to achieve. And something happened. They said that this organization we are working with, they are doing something somewhere. They said Lagos, and I was in Abuja. And they said, well, you guys need to go and find out what's going on. I said, hey, Lagos, I've never traveled to Lagos, like in the past 10 years of my life. No. All my things have been around that. They said, we have to go. I didn't have the money to go. The people I already had in the business, they also have money to go. The only money we could raise was what? To enter bus from Abuja to Lagos. Now, they did explain that very well to me, that Abuja to Lagos, the last time I traveled on road to Lagos was from the east. So it seemed like, okay, 6 hours, we are there. My brother and my sister. It was when we got to Lokoja from Abuja that I understood the journey just started. No, it was when we got there that we started the journey. It was raining. We went through, oh goodness. People were puking in the bus. We couldn't stop because it was dead in the night. At a point, thoughts of, are you sure this driver has not left Nigeria and is going somewhere that we can't even see? We can't see where we are going to, but we're just moving. We continued till we got around 11 p.m. We arrived Lagos. They said in a place, they call it Jibo or something, stopped us there. Getting to midnight, we found, I don't know how many of us have gone to that kind of hotel where you get there and the receptionist is sleeping on this spring mattress in the reception. That's where the receptionist sleeps. You knock and knock and knock, they open. It was there I found out there is difference between bed and mattress. If you have ever slept on stone, you understand the kind of bed that they had in the hotel. They don't have food. They don't offer food. So we needed to go and buy food outside. On going outside to buy food, taking about, in fact, the only place we found to buy food was Indomie under the bridge. If you know Jibo, around there. The guy took about 30, 45 minutes to make Indomie. On getting back to the hotel, after being locked out by the estate where the hotel was, we opened the Indomie and found that it was not Indomie the guy made for us. It was Semovita. It was a horrible experience. I can't forget it in a hurry, but I can tell it as a story today because something amazing happened from that trip. The following day, we found ourselves to the venue. Event started. Thousands of people were there. I looked at the stage and I saw these white guys. Man, the only thing thrilling me was the wristwatches they were wearing and the gold rings that were blinking. You know these dancing lights on the stage? It will flash on the ring and you see the ruby on it do like this. I'm like, what is this? Is this a human being created like me, the same way they create? What is going on here? And they called me, and then the celebrator as silver executive or something, and said, put us on the closer part of the stage. And they were calling us, come up to the stage. We climbed. And this guy was shaking us one by one. Dr. Ed Cabanton was shaking us one by one. After taking pictures with us, while we were leaving, and the handshake, if you think you have met soft hand before, you've never seen anything. When I shake this man's hand, it was like, make I chop him. The hand was soft. And looking at that ring, he said something. He said, make sure you come back to this stage next year. He said, make sure you come back to this stage next year. I told him I will be back. I will be back. I don't even understand where all these thousands of people came from. But while I sat in the audience after that, a woman was called up on stage to share her story. Now, this woman was saying that few months ago, like 2 years ago, she was selling akara. Now, I confirmed her story to be true. When you see a wealthy akara seller, you understand. The color riot she was showing, oh goodness, this hat is showing color. The handbag was blinking. I'm like, what's going on here? But this woman has happened to become a millionaire in the business. Not just a millionaire, has become a top 20 earner. And I'm like, wait, me will be banker, where they not suit and tie every day, they walk up and down. I don't even see 300,000 in a month. Now in person, where they sell akara, is a top 20 earner. No. When I left that event, everything changed. My belief grew. And guess what? To the glory of God, the following year, that same banker that was struggling for 9 years emerged a top 14 highest earner in Nigeria. So many things that were not possible have become possible. But something happened to me at that event. Number one, I found out that the business truly works. If it could work for someone who was on the street selling akara, it can work for me. My belief grew so high. Number two, I found out that I could do it. And number three, I saw what to hope for. I saw a stage I was aspiring that, I can be on this stage. I can get some people to be on this stage. And it became so real for me. So are you that person today wondering, is there something good that can come out for you from this business? I tell you, such event is here again and even bigger for you. Great things are going to happen in January. When I say great things like never ever seen before. But the thing is this, if you have not secured your ticket till now, how do we help you?